Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Airships Lost Flotilla. Today's beverage is a nice and chilled and quite refreshing strawberry lemonade. So welcome back to Airships, and previously we were messing around with the Sky Fortress, the behemoth, the lumbering behemoth that it is. It's got deck guns, it's got scavengers, and it's got no speed whatsoever, but it doesn't have 2 armour, which is all good. Anyway, we got middling runs on that one. It is obviously very limited in the choices that you make when it comes to piloting the thing. It's more about speccing it up to be as survivable as possible. Now, truth be told, I've actually went back and played on the easier mode. We normally do normal, medium, and I got a win off it, which was quite good. Anyway, I was going to take a look at a couple of different ships because I was going through the playlist and thinking, what haven't I featured? And some of the things I thought I'd had, I actually haven't. So, for example, I can't see anywhere about the gunboat. Also, another one as well for the, where is it? The, this pneumopter, as well as the clockwork cruiser. Now, we're going to go with the cruiser because one thing that interests me, it says plus 50% reload, no crew. So that would imply to me that it's one of the only, I think, the only vessel in the game where you won't get to pick a captain and you won't get any experience because there's no crew experience. And so that means no doctrines, none of the normal upgrades. So, how limited will this will be? I don't know. 15 HP, 1 armour. 350 speed, 170 degrees turn rate, and as I said, 50% reload, comes with a grape shot cannon. Let's go with medium and see what we can do. So yeah, I didn't get to pick a captain there. It just didn't give me the choice. It's just like, yeah, we're just going. Alright, so already getting swarmed up a little bit. I was going to say, I have a feeling I'm not going to get on with this one with the whole crew thing, but I've said that a couple of times with ships and been very surprised, so I'm just going to leave judgment until later on during the run. With only having a grape shot cannon, that could be a bit of an issue. We've already been hit there, but no matter. It's the first wave, so I'm not really too concerned on that one. We are taking these out relatively fast, which is pretty good. It's obviously that reload speed. Yeah, with grape shot cannon, it's obviously good against horde wave opponents, whereas for the bigger stuff, it might become a bit of an issue. So we'll have to see. We'll see if we can equip it with some other weapon sooner rather than later. Looks like we have completed that with almost no incident. And there we go. 60 enemies destroyed. Right. Immediately we do have a suspendium cannon for sale. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I think a suspendium cannon would be quite useful. Reinforced hull, plus 30 HP, minus 10% speed, and plus 3 ram damage. I mean, it could do that. Fire doors, minus 15% repair speed, minus 35% damage from fire. More HP start, plus 2 additional HP. Good. Okay, I'm probably going to focus on armour on this one, but let's say next wave. So, a very hard clockwork wasp fight, or a hard cultist fight, and after that it's over the clockwork wasps again. So I'm going to go with cultists, because naturally, just knock them out there. Naturally, I don't want to be taking on too much. So we've got our grape shot cannon and the very twitchy suspendium cannon here. So there you go. I'm going to drive right through the centre, just to see if I can pick up some more of the loot here, all of the drops. And yeah, there we go. So we've been taking the enemies out fairly successfully, and the suspendium cannon is doing its job marvellously. I think the suspendium cannon has got the highest muzzle velocity of any weapon in the game. Yeah, essentially being a railgun, I think. Firing shards of suspendium, maybe. Either way, it's sending it, and it's working. It looks like there's been spawn over here. We'll get in grape shot cannon range, pick all that up. 14 seconds to go. And those guys are taken out. And then up here, just to get anything. Nah, can't get it. Right. Free engine tune-up, plus 5% speed. Pick that up, no bother. Internal struts, increase in HP by 25%, plus 3 ram damage. Don't really need that, and I'd rather go with an upgrade for the grape shot cannon. So we got canister shot, longer range, more shot, or chain shot stuns enemies. We've got the... Normally, I would probably go with the first one. More shot and longer range, just big spread. But we've got the range covered with the suspendium, and being able to stun enemies should be useful. Only got 2 modules, so that's a problem. I'm going to save up the rest of the money I've got, because I probably want to pick up some... oh no, you can get a doctrine by the look of it. Right, easy clockwork wasp fight. Plunder hive remnant, reward 60. Okay, let's do it. So spendium cannon, working well. This is probably one of those fights I was about to say sit, but then I regretted that decision. Almost before finishing the sentence there. The Sky Fortress, I did, like I say, get a win off by playing it on easier mode. And truth be told, I think at least half the waves I didn't even touch the keyboard. That's not a complaint, that's just an observation of the vessel itself, because obviously it's got 3 guns to start with. I think I give it... What did I give it? I don't think it was an aerial torpedo. It might have actually been the summoning circle. Yeah, well, I think it was the summoning circle. So that was alright. So, just taking out the wasps. It did say it was an easy fight, so we expect nothing else here. Obviously, this is the first big update of the game. I wonder if there's going to be any more. I like structures to fight. Obviously, you've got your big boss battle at the end. But yeah. Right. Armoured casemates, 120 generic units of currency. Minus 10% reload speed, which is not ideal. But it's on 150, but we do gain an armour. So I'm going to pick that up. There's also heavy armour, but that's going to be a big reduction in speed and extra ram damage, which I don't really want. So, next. Giant bees easy, fungus not rated, and cultists, doesn't really say. After that, it's wreckers. I'm going to go with the fungus. Collect fungus for a starving village, plus 100% scrap value. So I wonder how the guns fare against these guys, because these can get really hardy very, very quick. See that already? But we are stunning the enemies with our grape shot cannon. Was it the chain shot, I believe it was? Yeah, chain shot. The other one was canister, I believe. So just wrap around the opponents there. Oh, bit of a misplay there. Managed to drive into 2 of them. But they're all gone now. So that's good. 28 seconds remaining. Just going to do a little circle around. This thing's just manoeuvring enough to outmaneuver a lot of the opponents so far, which is good. And you can see they're getting quite a bit grouped up here. So I'm just going to go in between them. And around. And I really want to go through to get all that stuff on the other side, but I'm not going to risk it. There we go. Okay. What have we got? Engine tune-up. Sky barnacle removal. 150 for increased speed. Hussar Bay for aerial hussars. We're going with it. I've used them a couple of times and they seem to be pretty good. Anything else? Oh, you can refresh for money. Right, I'm not going to though. Flying crabs or wreckers. I think I'm going to go with... we'll go with flying crabs, go on. We do have the range, which is good. We've got range on the crabs. It's the ones that fire. Yeah, them ones. You can see the barbs coming from the top, homing barbs. So it's them ones that can be problematic. But I can outrange them with our yeah, let's outmaneuver that shot there. With our suspendium cannon. And the hussars, I think, are doing some damage. I think I can also that would accelerate the ranged crab's weapons. So while this one's trying to run away, I'm going to go around like that. There's some more coming in. Yeah, you can see I can go quicker than the barbs with the firing. Oh, less than 10 seconds remaining, actually. I was going to say what time we're on, but yeah, there we go. I'm not going to risk getting hit from all them guys. Not bad at all. Okay, we've got extra HP on internal struts, engine pods. Don't need the speed or turn. High velocity suspendium cannon. Yeah. So we've got rapid fire, faster reload, which we're already going pretty well with anyway. Or high velocity for piercing. I'm gonna go with the rate of fire. Yeah. Okay. Reinforced hull. It's cheap enough, but I don't think I need it. No. Next. Sky Jungle. My nemesis, this thing. Well, that goes, doesn't it? that goes. That's a suspendium cannon now. I remember playing. I think it must have been a demo of the game when it was first, well, in demo form. And I remember playing as the science vessel, I think it was. And good grief, that thing was overpowered. Noticeably so. You could just sit with you could just sit with that and just absolutely blast away with the suspendium cannons, and the reload speed was ridiculous. That probably was one of my first wins. Actually, no, it might have been the battleship. So I'm getting better at the Sky Garden fights. I think it also doesn't help that a couple of times I've played them, I've been in the little planes with 0 HP practically. Okay. Water skyboard extinguishes your ship quickly. 5 charges. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. This it's got 15 HP, which is not terrible. It's not amazing either. I'm hoping the armor bounces most of the stuff we do ram into, and that puts us out. And we've got the weapons so far, I think, to deal with things. Another hard Clockwork Wasp fight. So let's see how we get on. We do have allies on this. Sky Nomads, I think they were. And shots are getting absolutely sent out, which is good. Let's wave through them here. Let the allies deal with things. Get those destroyed. Spin around here. Pick more stuff up. Don't know where the other guys are. Oh, they're just behind us. That's good. So this will be the first fight where we got the exploding ones. Ow. Got hit. Although, no crew to say ow. Still, don't like it. So, they're all coming in. Ooh, that's getting a bit close of comfort there. I have to drive straight through and have to deal with it. Oh yeah. That's spicy. 8 HP remaining. Yeah, I'm not gonna tussle with anything else. I'd rather survive. Another water skyboat. Don't see any point in that. Don't need to. What can you upgrade it to do? Faster firefighting with more charges. Fair enough. More huzzahs. More chains in longer range. Razor chain shot. Shots do more damage and sometimes cause vulnerability. Faster reload for the bigger suspendium cannon. I've got 222 generic units of currency. It's 120. Not happening. Flying crabs or dragons. Well, that says very hard. Reputation is +1 with nomads. We're already at +2. 100% scrap value. I'm going to go with the scrap value, I think. Yeah. Yep, go on. I actually think we might have done okay against the dragons, even though obviously it was getting rated as very hard. But we do have the extinguishing skyboat. Oh, good grief! This is getting a bit naughty already, isn't it? They're really grouping up here. Just have to do what I can to knock them back a bit. I don't know where my aerial hussars are. They're around somewhere, there must be. Oh no, they are flying around, we can see them. Looks like we've started to really take them down a notch now. Although these range ones are still a bit of a thorn on my side. Let's get some loot here. Oh, big mistake. I accidentally turned the engines off for a second there. And what I'm going to do now is maybe just take out one or two of these. There's the shots coming in, just bait them out. And there we go. Not terrible. Okay. Frontal plating, +1 forward plating, -7 speed. It's definitely frontal plating. Fire station, +80% firefighting speed. I've already got the skyboat, the water skyboat to do that. Alchemist, extra explosion range and damage. We don't have anything like that. Light and load, no. Maybe just more aerial hussars, or do I just save up for more suspendium? Oh, we can get razor chain, which is vulnerability. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that. Next wave, flying crabs again. I think so far it's the enemy we've versed the most on this run. Three times. This is the third time. So we'll see what we can do. See the enemy is in that suspendium sandstorm thing. Let's go after the ranged ones. Stun them a bit. You can hear the armour bouncing some of the shots there, hopefully. Oh, not them ones though. Yeah, I think hopefully by the end of this we'll have enough for the cannon upgrade. And let's go over to these range ones. 15 seconds remaining. So good run. Lots of stuff to pick up. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to drive straight through. And there we go. Good. More change in longer range, or shots do more damage and sometimes cause vulnerability. Yeah, I'm going to pick that up. Wave 10. We always say if you get wave 10, basically, well, past wave 10, success. Thoughts on this thing so far then? Yeah, it's again, it's a bit different to other stuff. The rate of fire is notable. No crew thing is interesting. That's a bit burny, that. Yeah, that no crew is interesting. So you don't get captain, you don't even get any of the experience stuff. Well, you don't get experience. No doctrines. There's a slot for it, but I don't know if you can get one. Why Arthur loot's in here? I'll pick it up because we can get put out by our skyboat. It seems to be a fairly decent mix of health, speed, armour, and manoeuvrability. So far I haven't come across anything that I thought, right, we're definitely really struggling because of a particular aspect of the vessel. I mean, it will happen. There's very few things, if any, that can do everything. A light thopter, light aircraft armed with grenades. We haven't got any really area effects, so I'm going to pick that up. Next wave, local navy, reward engine tune-up, and we do have a fight straight away. And it's set as near this burny thing. Don't know what it's called. Hailstorm. That's a hailstorm? Hailstorm, yes. Does damage. Speaking of damage, under half health, and still more than 30 seconds to go. Just gonna have to hide a little bit now. So yeah, we have two allies. Whoa. Stay away from that. I'll let the suspendium cannon do the work. Okay, 15 seconds remaining. I'm just going to stay away from those guys. I think I'm just going to stay away with everything. We could probably risk it, but why? There we go. Engine tune-up. Good. I said earlier about, I wonder if there's going to be any structures in the game. Yeah, there are structures. The cultists have one. But I'm talking about like really big sky fortresses. Upgrades then. Rapid fire. That would be good, but I'm about 1,000 short. Additional pacing for pacing weapons. I don't have pacing at all. Wave 12. Dragons. Reward 150. And this place is decrease fire rate. +3. Yeah, I'm not going to stack around there. +3 generator currency a second. So I think the guy put us out there, which was good. Because these do cause fire. You can manoeuvre around them if you're clever enough. Obviously I'm not there because I just got hit loads. We are taking them out. It didn't say it was a very hard fight, it just said it's a standard fight. The advantage we do have is range. I can actually I'm faster than the dragons. And I can manoeuvre past it. I don't know if you saw that. I managed to get around the shots and weave around them. Yeah, okay. It's been a good fight, this. Dragons are always difficult. Anything with fire, it is my total Achilles heel. Which is why I overcompensate on the fire suppression systems. Okay, what have we got? Nothing weapon-wise. Nothing really module-wise. But we made lots of money on that one. I can get faster firefighting or heavy incendiary grenades. I think I'm going to wait for that. Yeah, faster reload speed. We've 13 cultists. Help nomads plunder a sky cult site. Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. Gonna have to get moving. Yep, there's the structures that I mentioned. One's down. 2 down. 3's down. 4's down. 5's down. I'm going to go back up because there's probably loads of stuff to pick up. Over to the left, actually. Yeah, look, it's all spread out though, which is weird. Actually, not really weird because the suspending cannon's probably just been firing away since we started. There's another structure down. Another one down. Gonna keep working on it. That's gone. Head towards this. Dodge the shot. Get around it. Get inside the jab. And less than 10 seconds remaining. Good fight. Another good fight. This thing is proving to be quite the vessel. Okay. Darn it. Just off being able to level up. Mercenary Corvette's good. Burning enemy stunned. -1 enemy border damage. Can that happen? I don't know if that can happen actually, because there's a class as boarding when the ram into us or a ram. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm not going to risk it. I want that upgrade for the Spendium Cannon, so we're 14. Cultists, hard fight. Defend Sky Nomads. So more allies again. Dealing with Nomads. I think they've been our ally throughout the entire run so far. So this will be harder than the last one, as noted by the fact that it tells us that. Let's blow up some of this stuff. This is the Greed Stella, which you gain double scrap drop. 30 seconds remaining. Let's just pick some stuff up over here. Go through the middle. Yeah. Just the really sort of spammy cultists so far. Nothing great note. Not complaint, observation only. 10 seconds left. Surely we'll have done enough to get that reload speed upgrade. You would have thought. Yep, there it is. Oh. And targeting computer. +30 range and +30 accuracy. Let's get that. It's a module. Good, we're 15. Foreign scouts or fungus. After that, it's sacrificial barge, which is very hard. Foreign scouts, though, they're really difficult too. But then I have the option for wreckers. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So. Brilliant. The rate of fire on that thing is immense. And the targeting computer will help as well. Because that's not just for the suspendium cannon, but also for the grape shot as well. I'm going to get out of the way of this stuff, because it's all a bit problematic now. So far then, I do feel like the run's okay. Bit of damage there, but we are swarming them. Get around the back. And I'm going to get away from the dust storm and away from that centre bit there that makes you invulnerable to loads of things. Another greed Stella here. Come on, bait them in. Couple of seconds remaining. Let's just go straight through the middle. Get our pickups. That's all good. Right, what option do we have now? More harbors. Incendiary grenades. Incendiary grenades would be good. I think I'm going to wait for that. Wave 16. Sacrificial barge or wreckers. I'm going to go wreckers, even though fire. We can get put out. There you go. Immediately we were put out. Although these guys are put out as well. I find this very offensive, the the weapon. Blasting away there. Just going to go up and pick up the inevitable lots of scrap. Yeah, this is getting to a point now I'm not even seeing enemies. They're just getting destroyed off screen. Which is cool. That helps us out. That's why I didn't bother with Hazard Bay though. Because they're doing their own thing. I'd rather get incendiary grenades for something that's a bit bigger. And at least get them on fire. And also we have to prep for the boss. And just having damage over time is worth it. Oh, a couple of bad hits there. And now gone. And there we go. So, incendiary grenades. Yep. Weak point elimination. I'll lock that. Plus 10% HP. High velocity suspendium cannon. Imagine double suspendium cannon. No, keep it balanced. Keep it more balanced. Wave 17. Local navy. Defend factory. Reward heavy fighter. Hard fight. This could be a struggle, this one, because we've got no allies. We'll see. Yeah, we are getting hit. But I'll let the... it's these ones that are the problem. These ones here. That's why I'm getting in to try and take them out. Oh, that's a mistake. Half health already. But only 43 seconds remaining. They are gone though now. So I don't have to worry about them. Let's pick this stuff up. Let the cannon do its thing. And do an encirclement. And get some fire on them from the new incendiary grenades. 19 seconds remaining. There's some big ones coming in at the top, so I'm not going to be dealing with those if I can avoid it. Ah, suck it. No guts and glory. Mistakes were made. Turning around. 7 seconds remaining. I'll just pick up what I've learned. And yeah, that was a difficult fight. Okay, reward is heavy fighter. I don't think I'm going to get it though. No. Weak point elimination. And that should do us for now. Wave 18, foreign treasure fleet. And loads of allied nomad skyboats. How many is that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's because of the reputation we have. Right. I know where the boss is. It's down here. So it might be worth me going for it. There it is. So if we can get it destroyed early on, That should help us out. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, that's good. 30 seconds remaining, but health's a bit of an issue, and we've also got a bit of a problem with... We've got a bit of a problem with the amount of enemies that are coming at us. They seem to be getting more and more. 13 seconds remaining. I think actually we might have this big hull wave gone. Yeah. Not going to take any more risks, not on 8 HP. So we'll just turn around and run away. Good. Protective idol, damage causes enemy knockback. It's free. I'll take it. And more Sky Nomads, I think. No Doctrine. Wave 19. Grey Dragon. Ah. Final boss. So the Guardian, and there's a Fatal Ori. I've never played against that. Grey Dragon. It's all about doing Nomads. I think it's because I've been running with the Nomads for so long. Oh yeah, it's these little dragons. Been running with Nomads for so long that we're getting good reputation, which is something I've been, I wouldn't say missing in the past, but certainly not utilising to the fullest. Whoa, when these hit, they hurt. Ooh, okay. Let's just let the range do the thing. And this big dragon's coming in now, which concerns me. Here it is. Whoa, this doesn't feel good. Not at all. Not on half health. It's getting chipped at. I think the armour is bouncing a lot of the shots. 19 seconds remaining. I'll be lucky if I get through this. Just trying to outmaneuver them. I thought, right, I saw its health, I'm just going to go straight at it. Use the armour to bounce them shots. Avoid these ones. 3, 2, 1. Swift reflexes. Minus 10% enemy speed, plus minus 20% enemy shot speed as well. I'll get it. And with that money, not much I can get. Border damage. I'm going to refresh it. Plus 1 forward armour. Yeah. Refresh it again. Plus 30% range. That'll do us. The final boss. Defeat a great sky monster with the help of Sky Nomads. We've got this far. I'm happy with that. So, this is not something I've actually versed before. It is a giant clockwork thing. Yeah. I'm doing... Oh, it wreckers. That's not good. I'm going to have to get around this, because I'm getting pushed into the corner. Oh yeah, that's bad. Managed to get out of it. Wow, the size of this thing, it's huge. It's to do with the maneuverability, which is an issue. Let me start taking out some of these guys here. 4 health remaining though, so I'm not confident. I'm not doing any damage to it either. Like, do I have to destroy these outward sections first? Feels like I probably do. Oh yeah, there's one of them gone. And then once you've destroyed them, what happens then? There's rockets coming in. Let's see if I can dodge that as I fly straight into one. There's the rockets coming in again. I'm going to try and outmaneuver them. That didn't happen. Oh, they're all sort of congregating around the middle. I'm only on 1 health. Bit of a teeth dryer, this one. Incoming. Dodged it. Yeah, there's so many of these guys. I just don't think I have the firepower, truth be told. And I'm destroying some of them, but not that well. Oh, I got pushed right back. Yeah, I was going to say that's game, isn't it? Okay, that has been a bit of Airships Conquer the Skies. We got to the end with the Clockwork Cruiser for what is probably my first or even just second attempt. That was a good run. That was a good run. The reload, the whole plus 50% reload, was really good. The suspension cannon was probably melting at that point. Anyway, that's been a bit of Airships Lost Flotilla. There's still a couple of other vessels I haven't... well, I've got one to unlock, and I think it's like the carrier or something, but there's a couple of others that I haven't played. I don't think I played on the galley, at least I have. If I have, I can't recall it. And also the, where is it as well? The gunboat. So if you want to see that, then by all means let me know in the comments. As always, we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.